thing. Bottom main right now.
Critical bomb diffuser activated. Located the diffuser. Down to 15 seconds. Top 4, last operator standing.
What's up, guys? Today we're doing an operator guide on how to play as Vigil in Rainbow Six Siege 2024. We're going through his loadout, how to play as Vigil and rank up and win more matches while playing Vigil. So let's get to it. All right, so first you have the K1A and you have the Bashi. Honestly, the Bashi is not as much of a meme gun as you would think. It does do 125 damage. If you're within a reasonable range of like 15 meters, it will one-shot literally any operator in the game to the body. So it's honestly not a bad option when you can like match it to a decent secondary. K1A is a very good, tried and true, stable gun. I mean, here's the loadout that I have for that. Here's the Bashi, rock that ACOG. Honestly, try them both. If you have a really good shot, Bashi might be really good for you, but most of the time you are going to be rocking the K1A. So then you have the C75 Auto and the SMG-12. I really think that the SMG-12 wins out with a faster fire rate, and it does have an optic. C75 can kind of be like a runaway Bronco. It's kind of hard to really see what you're aiming at sometimes. And then you have the option between a bulletproof and an impact. Vigil, you're going to be on the realm. You're going to be moving around a lot. I highly suggest running an impact grenade. All right. Let's talk about Vigil's ability, the ERC-7. So basically what it does, you're cloaked from drones and enemy intel that will spot and scan you. So the reason why it's good, if someone's trying to drone you, they're not going to know exactly where you're at. When they do see a Vigil nearby, they are going to get that white scanner at the bottom of their screen, like you can see on my screen right now. They're going to get that on their drone, and so they are going to know that you are somewhat nearby. It's like within like 20 meters of where you are, so they don't really know the precise location of where you are. Why that's good is, like, let's say they're coming in through like the main door, like downstairs, downstairs. I use my ability here. They might think I'm near the main door, the lobby, or in piano when I'm really just upstairs. They literally won't know until they find you. They will be able, if the drone is close, they will be able to hear your feet, or if you have a laser, they can see your laser still. So you do need to be careful with that. Pretty simple, straightforward, easy ability to use. Honestly, this is what makes Vigil really good, because he counters a lot of different operators. But the problem with Vigil is if you're dead, you're not really bringing that much team utility. Let's talk about the operators that Vigil actually counters. All right, going through operators on attack. So basically, any drone is not going to be super effective against the Vigil. It's not, I mean, you get a general idea where he's at. Like, I'll drone a Vigil all the time, but you kind of have to give guesstimate call outs. So you're not going to be able to precisely pin him down in any real capacity. But abilities that don't work on Vigil are going to be abilities like Grim. You can literally walk through the bees with your scanner up, and it's not going to affect you. Deimos, if you get Deimos tracks, you basically just, he can't track you. And I mean, Zero is pretty obvious. I mean, cameras, you can't get seen by cameras when your ability is active. So like a lot of time I'll let people see me, and then I'll use my ability and then just slightly shift one way or the other. So when someone comes in swinging the way they think I'm at, they're not really going to know exactly where I'm at. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, Dokkaebi is still going to call you. Lion scans will not work on you. So when a Lion scan's going off, you can hit your ability and just swing around like crazy. Because a lot of times when Lion scans, he's going to think that that person literally cannot move. And when you're Vigil, that ain't going to stop you. You can just swing around like crazy. It's not going to matter to you. So basically anything like electronic that's used for marking Vigil is not going to work. But anything like, Jackal, he's still going to track your feet. Dokkaebi is still going to call your phone. All right. So 1v2 here. We find the first one. Now we're in a 1v1. 40 seconds left. 10 seconds left now. I rotate back down to site. I figure this guy's probably going to go plant. I get spotted. Plant goes down and we see him right there. I knew he was behind the bomb in some capacity. We take him out. Winning the round. So the thing I like the most about Vigil is like just how fast you are, because she is a 3-speed, and you don't really need to worry too much about drones and intel on you. So you can kind of go in fast. Here I'm flanking bottom square. We take them both out just like that. Guy swings out. He has no real idea I'm there. And after you kill the first, you turn towards the second. Kill them both before they really fire a shot at me. And I think you know what happens on the last guy. Taking him down. So this is a pretty funny clip. I think I hear him repelling. I'm hiding in the lobby under the desk. And I'm gonna kill him. One thing I love about Vigil is you can just hide, and then whenever I feel like moving, I can activate my ability, and I know they're not gonna have drones on me. Guy runs up the staircase. We down him. Easy enough. I go underneath after throwing impacts to the floor, and we take him out from underneath. Honestly, this isn't so much about Vigil as it's just about a 3-speed operator. When you have the speed and a good gun, if you swing with crosshair up, ready for those gunfights, you are going to win more times than not. So like in this situation, like this is going to happen a lot. Like I'm swinging, look where my crosshair's at. Instead of it being like literally right here on the edge, I'm here just in case the guy counter swings, or when I swing out, like I will see him and I'll be able to react to it as fast as I can. So guy's about to swing, so I pre-fire, and then look where he is at right now. I mean, shots on point. Not gonna take too much there. All right. Visa on consulate. I impact the floor, getting a vertical angle. I hear someone come up top. We deal with him. Watch the angle again, and we kill the last, like just like that. Pretty easy, simple stuff.
I'm gonna bait him over. Stay there,
So I'm baiting his shield over. So comms, super important, especially when you're playing around the site, because your teammates are going to be on site. So I bait over the shield. I mean, you see the captain's position here. You guys can tell what's going to happen.
Oh, don't miss. Thank God.
Teammate does go down. He swings out too far. Montaigne's pushing up. I throw an impact to hurt him a little bit, and I just kind of run off. I rotate down. We find the first. The last guy is also over there. He's right there, and we do find it. It's a clubhouse. One guy is working vertical from underneath. I push up. We find him. And the last one is Maverick, who was, I believe, was on the wall. And yeah, just like that. So a lot of these clips, it really is me kind of swinging kind of into the unknown. But granted, as Vigil, you don't need to worry about them really having intel on you either, because they can't really spot you. They don't really know you're coming. They might have an inkling based off audio, but if your crosshair's up and you're ready for a gunfight, have you ever heard the term swing or be swung? Well, if you're the one doing the swinging as a 3-speed operator, you're going to see him a lot faster than he's going to see you. And one of the things I love about Vigil, oh no, the bees. Well, it doesn't affect Vigil, brother. You walk right through it. I'm not spotted. Not a care in the world. Back on bank. Vigil. Trying to find the guy on the door. Throwing an impact. Just going to weaken him up. Pushes out. We take him down. 3v4 now. I hurdle down. We take down one. Montaigne tries the ADS. I mean, not much you can do there. Coastline now, and the guy droned me behind the office like pillar area, and then I use my ability and just kind of walk forward an angle that he might not be ready for me, catch him completely off guard when he shoots the door down. He had no idea I went there. And I mean, you heard him on the right. I mean, you didn't hear him on the right side, but he dropped down. Chances are he's probably on the right side of the door. You just pre-fire. I mean, with the K1A, it's not the fastest fire rate gun in the game, but you're gonna have more than enough ammo and more than enough shots to be able to win your firefights, even if you tap fire a couple times. It's better to shoot if you think someone might be somewhere than to not shoot at all.
I'm reloading.
And the last guy is holding an angle from kitchen, and he goes down. Always have your crosshair up when you swing into the unknown. Gridlock tries to grenade my teammate. I get shot in the back a little bit. I shoot back. No real shots there. I impact, go into the hallway. I don't see where they're at. I figured my teammate killed the one that was going to karaoke. I rotated around. I go down the brown staircase, come up the black staircase to get in a position to actually stop the plant that is probably going into karaoke. I push in. We kill the Osa. That was a 2v1. And one of the things I love about Vigil, his secondary is practically as good as his primary. So you are not outgunned even when you have to. Let's say I'm in a firefight, I run out of ammo, and I just want to pull out another gun really quick because I don't have time to reload. You whip that secondary out, you're going to be more than fine. All right, back on Skyscraper. Take down one. We get shot a little bit. This is why I love the impacts, just make these aggressive plays. Taking down 3 people in the span of seconds apart. Boss G time. Body shot from that range against a 2 armor goes down. Don't even need to go for headshots. Granted, that was a headshot, but
3 times.
So you have the Bashi again and the SMG-12, the secondary. This is why I love this combo: the Bashi for the long range and the SMG-12 for the short. Tries to walk down the staircase. Bashi'd. We find one. Damos goes down. Now it's Montaigne alone. I impact him, hurt him up a little bit. Trying to get around his shield. He's not really putting it down. I literally chase him outside because I know there's no teammates with him because I already killed the one guy who might be with him. So I follow him around. We take him down. We go back inside. I know that there's probably going to be one in Visa. So the second I turn the corner, I need to have my gun up. I try to bait a little bit. And yeah, that's all she wrote. 3 armor sledge down in a 1 shot. No chance. All right, Boss G again. Dope goes down, simple and clean. Thatcher peeks out, downed. 1 shot to the body, boom. Thatcher, 3 armor from that range, goes down. Maverick swings out. I pull the SMG-12. Don't even bother reloading my Boss G there. Boss G is like using the golden gun from James Bond, bro. Like, it puts everybody down in a single shot. If they're 3 armor, if they're the 3 speed, you usually just kill them outright like that. I believe the last one was in the freezer. I missed the first shot, but we don't miss the second. Thankfully, it has 2 shots. We down the Ayana with impacts, and we kill the second. One thing I love about impacts, if there's someone is on a cubby like that, like he can't really move, the impacts are going to either A, kill him completely, and if you have 2, you can kill him completely. But if you at least throw 1, if it does 60 damage, all I need is like 1 or 2 more shots and they're going to go down. It makes it very easy to win those firefights. Guy goes down there. I swing in. Especially when I'm playing Vigil, I play really aggressive. Here I'm using my Vigil ability. They're droning in. They don't really know where I'm at. He walks in. I miss my knife, but then I shoot him in the back anyways. Not a problem. One of my teammates goes down. We find the guy, and he goes down anyways. Taking them both out. One thing I love about Vigil is even when you get spotted, you activate your ability, and you can just maneuver around slightly, and they're not really going to know exactly where you're at. Good players are still going to be very aware. They're going to have their gun up and check everything. But players that aren't at the highest echelon of elo, when they see you and use your ability, they're going to think that you were still very close to where you were scanned. Use that to your advantage. That is it today on how to play as Vigil. Vigil is a really good op and definitely a force to be reckoned with in the right hands. You do need to be careful though that if you are not dropping frags as Vigil, or like you're roaming too far away from like the actual action, you are playing bad as Vigil. So you need to be up in the fight, value your life, and get back to site when you actually need to. So don't roam too far. I showed you guys in the gameplay, like I'm really just aggressing the attackers when they're on vertical. I'm on them like white on rice. When my site's getting pushed, I'll come back a little bit. Basically, you need to be a very flexible op when you are playing Vigil, and it is about securing some frags for your team because, again, he doesn't really offer any real utility for anyone on the team other than yourself. So you are being a little bit selfish, so you have to make up for it in the frag count. And that's it for today, guys. Make sure to comment, subscribe, and leave a like down below for more. Peace out. Until next time.